Yo, what's up guys? We are back. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. We're here, we're live, we're hanging out, and we're continuing the hunt for shiny STARYU in Pokemon Sword. Now, we have officially finished our combo for STARYU. So it should be smooth sailing from here, fingers crossed. But we're gonna go ahead and hop in, so let's go ahead and get our headphones on. And, we're just gonna try to jump through as many of these encounters as we possibly can through this stream. Because I really want to try to get this baby. So here's encounter number 1. Not shiny. Alright, we got my boy Nathaniel in the building. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Yep, okay. I might have to swap my party members. Let's see. Guess another encounter. There we go. We should have full combo now, so literally all we have to do is encounter and run away until the shiny shows up. Which, might take a while. But we're gonna try to do as many of these as we can. We're roughly, I think, like 1 in 500 odds, something like that. Somewhere between 1 in 400 and 1 in 500. I'm not sure what the statistics are specifically, because we don't have Shiny Charm. I know if you have Shiny Charm, it's like 1 in 416, I think, or something like that. So, somewhere between 1 in 400 and 1 in 500, we should be, roughly. Whereas full odds would be 1 in 4096, so we've done a significant amount of work to reduce our odds. The only thing we could do to help that further would be as if we had the Shiny Charm. Now, I could continue to battle these, but once you get to the combo of 500, it's completely pointless to do so, as far as shiny odds go. Because the shiny odds increase stop at 500 encounters. So we're pretty much at max odds unless I want to go grind getting the Shiny Charm, which I do want to get for this game, but I haven't gotten it yet. I still haven't seen a wild shiny on Go. I've literally played since day 1. Bro, you need to come hang out with me, because I have literally over 300 shinies on my Go account. Which I'd be willing to say probably half of those are like Community Day shinies. Probably about half of them are Community Day shinies. But that still means the other half were not Community Day shinies. So that's still a decent amount. Like last week, I think it was, or the week before, I got like 3 full odds shinies in Pokemon Go in 1 week. Which is pretty crazy. Not to mention 2 of them were at my house. And then the other one was at Sonic. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Hey Sean, it's my birthday tomorrow, and I'm scared my friends have forgotten, and I'm gonna be 15. I'm growing up too fast, and it's overwhelming. Bro, I know that feeling all too well, man. I'm at the point of my life where I'm looking at it like, okay, I got maybe 30 more years if I'm lucky. And like that, ugh. My house doesn't get many Pokemon visitors. Yeah, well, my house used to only spawn like 2 Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And then whenever they added Gen 5 to Pokemon Go, it turned my house into a cluster spawn. For some reason, I don't know why. So now, I consistently get like 16 spawns at my house that change roughly every hour or so. So in one day, I can go through well over 100 different encounters. So it's pretty crazy. But yeah, my house used to be fucking empty before the Gen 5 update. And something about the Gen 5 update just turned my house into a cluster spawn. And I don't know why it happened. But I'm definitely not complaining about it. I'm definitely not gonna hit up Niantic and be like, hey, you know, something ain't right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking go with it. Because I've probably gotten, like, at least 12 shinies off of that from my house since the Gen 5 update. Which is pretty insane. I got one of them on stream, I think. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure one of them I got, like, a shiny Ghastly on stream before in Pokemon Go. I'm pretty sure that happened, like, at my house. Like, we were sitting in the recording studio, and I pulled up Pokemon Go and got a shiny Ghastly or something. I'm pretty sure that happened on a previous stream. Actually, you know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna pull up Pokemon Go right now and see if we pop anything shiny. Just for the hell of it. I have my doubts, but it would be pretty funny if we did. So, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna pull up Pokemon Go real quick. This right here that we're hunting on stream, I actually really want this shiny in Pokemon Go, and I haven't been able to get it yet, so... maybe we'll get one eventually. Let's see. Oh, we have a good amount of stuff at my house right now, actually. I'm gonna take a minute just to call off all the stuff that is at my house right now in Pokemon Go. We have a Paris, we have a Ladybug, we have ourselves a Nidoran male, a Poliwag, a Squirtle, a Slowpoke, a Wurmple, a Wailmer, Turtwig, Bellsprouts, Woobat, Weedle, Basculin, and a Nidoran female, a Burmy, and gotta forget the name of this Pokemon, but it's the little fish that you see under Mantine. I forget what it's called, but I have one of those at my house right now as well. And half of it just despawned because my guy's GPS drifting. Ah, damn. I really wanted to check the Poliwag. I'm hoping it shows back up. Get that Poliwag to show back up. I've been trying to get a shiny Poliwag for God knows how long. I'm actually over odds on Poliwag. Nope, Poliwag is not shiny. Okay, let's just quickly check everything else, just in case. Sorry, I just wanted to see for the hell of it if we happen to get anything. Actually, the Burmy would be really nice if we could get one of those. Nope. Yep, okay. Nope, we didn't get anything. Alright. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I have gotten shinies on stream before on Pokemon Go, just randomly pulling it up like that. It was definitely worth a shot. Let's go ahead and encounter some more of these. Yo, Chex what's up? Welcome to my stream. Stream is still oof? Really? You're the first person today to complain about that. Nobody else has even mentioned anything. Is anybody else having stream issues? Because nobody else watching has mentioned anything. I swear, whatever the hell that is, it's a network issue on the viewers' end. Or something. Yeah, but that was yesterday. I'm talking about this stream. Because nobody watching this stream until you popped in even mentioned anything. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, Chex, and we're not going to spend the entire stream talking about it, because that kind of pissed me off yesterday. But I'm just saying, whatever the hell that is like a network issue or something on the viewers' end. Because even Mitch himself was saying on his phone it was acting up, but then when he went on his Chromecast, it was perfectly fine. Which would imply that the device he was watching on was having some sort of network issue. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Bro, Kingler, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I know you're not, but I don't know. It's whatever. Hopefully we'll get something out of this. Let's see. Bro, I wish I could skip all this shit. We waste so much time just waiting for like the battle intro animations. Like just, I get it, it's a STARYU. Yeah, I get it. I have a toxicity. Like, just skip all of that shit. I don't need it. It just wastes time. we go. We're gonna go through as many of these as we can this episode. And hopefully we'll get lucky. Of course, we still have to catch the damn thing once it shows up. I'm hoping we end up pulling something this stream. It should be pretty much smooth sailing from here, because we already have our combo. So I should be able to get these encounters, like, really quickly. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I can't wait for this thing to show up, man. It's gonna be awesome. This is such a beautiful shiny. I'm literally never evolving this thing. Just so everybody knows, I'm never gonna evolve this thing. The only way I'm ever evolving it is if we happen to get 2 of them. Because the evolution for this, the shiny, is like fucking terrible in comparison. So, I do not intend on evolving this thing ever when it shows up. Unless we end up getting 2 of them. Then I'll evolve one. Same thing goes for if I happen to get one in Pokemon Go at some point. Which, ironically, they released this shiny in Pokemon Go, like, I think a week or 2 after I started hunting it in this game. I can't wait for, Doduo to get a shiny release in Pokemon Go, I think next week? I'm pretty sure next week Doduo gets a shiny release, which is gonna be pretty cool. I guess I could save a little bit of time if I swap the person in the front of my party with one that's not shiny. Because then it won't do the shiny animation. If I really wanted to shave off a few seconds. Yeah, we might actually do that. Let's see. Because that'll save just like a little bit of time. I'm gonna have to grab a different Pokemon though, because everything in my party is shiny right now. Here we go. You can come with me. And you can go... Actually, I guess you can go back to your box. Where is your box? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that should do. That should save us, like, a few seconds on each encounter. Because now it doesn't have to wait for, like, the shiny animation. Yeah, that's a little bit quicker. I think that's pretty much the quickest we're gonna get. I feel like the only way we could do that any quicker than that is if we found a Pokemon that has a shorter intro animation. But I'm not gonna go that far into it. I'm gonna go through like every single Pokemon to find out which one has the shortest intro animation. But you know, that's good enough for our intended purposes. It's gonna make things go a little bit quicker. Because the quicker we can get through these encounters, the quicker we're gonna find this thing. Because at this point we already have our combos, so it's just a matter of how quickly we can get through all the encounters. I'm hoping to get it this episode. We're making pretty good progress on encounters right now. I feel like we got a good speed here in which we're getting encounters. Sorry, I've not been very talkative. It's all good, man. We're just hanging out. Yeah. These shiny streams are usually pretty long, chill streams. There's usually not much going on with them. Damn it, I'm fucking up here. There we go. Because it's pretty much just me doing the same thing over and over until the fucking shiny shows up. Which, if we're lucky, will be in this episode. As soon as we're done with this shiny hunt, we're going back to Articuno and Let's Go Eevee. And then we might hunt a few other things in Let's Go Eevee as well. 14 encounters till shiny? I hope. I hope. That would be really nice. Alright, let's see. 1. There's 2. Three. Ah, shit. Dude's coming after me. 4. That Kingler is coming after me, man. Let's see, 5. Six. It wanted to snip you, bro. That Kingler was coming after me. That Kingler did not like me. 7. Eight. We're getting pretty close. It's 9. Ten. $11. 3 more. 3 more. I'll be surprised if you actually got this right. Be like thoroughly surprised. 12. There's 13. Alright. If I get the shiny on the next one, you're right. If not, we got a long way to go. And lucky number 14! Nope. That would have been amazing if it was, though. That would have been amazing. That would have been really amazing if you called it. I meant 16. Yeah, 16. Or maybe 17. Bruh. Yeah, well, I think this would be 17 right here. So... I'm hoping to get it this episode. Because I want to be done with this hunt as quickly as possible. So we can move on to some other stuff. Ah, damn it! He got me this time. Oh, imagine if that was a shiny Kingler. That would be amazing. Yo, then I could, get the shiny G-Max Kingler. That'd be pretty cool. That's one thing the DLC does that I think is really nice, is it gives you the ability to, like, G-Max pretty much any Pokemon you already have that has a G-Max. That's really nice. When are you gonna do Among Us, my guy? I might kick that off pretty soon. I still gotta buy it, but yeah, we might do that pretty soon. I think it would be fun. It's like $5. Yeah, I know. I just haven't gotten it yet. Yeah. Well, if I get it, I'm probably gonna get it on PC. Is it cross-platform? I don't know if it is. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll probably get the PC version. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't been able to get into one of those streams, but yeah, I saw that he's been streaming it a bit. You shut off the controller you painted the other night? Well, I didn't just paint it. I literally built that controller. It has a fully custom thumbstick, as well as some improved membrane switches. But yeah, I actually have a video on the channel that shows how I built it. Yeah, that you can check out if you want. But yeah, I sent him that and a copy of Majora's Mask. I'm hoping this thing shows up soon, man. I really want to get it this episode if we can. I'll be back? Alright. Yeah, I'll still be here for a little while. It's only a matter of time before we get this thing. We're already max combo, and we got a good encounter rate going here, so... just gotta get lucky. It's gonna be so worth it once this thing shows up. It's gonna be absolutely stunning.
Whew. Let's see. Nope. I'd say we're probably done well over 100 since we got our combo. By now we're probably well over 100 after combo. So, I don't know. It might be a while before this thing shows up unless we get lucky. It really comes down to luck. We've done everything we can to make it more likely to happen outside of a shiny charm. But it's still down to luck whether or not it actually happens. Though at the odds we're at with the encounter rates we're getting, it's gonna happen eventually. It's just a matter of whether or not we get it tonight. Because we're gonna get it. That's for damn sure.
It doesn't matter when. Alright, we're almost an hour into this episode. No luck so far, unfortunately. But let's see. Let's see what we can get before I have to end the episode. We might go for like another... Might give it like another 45 minutes to an hour. And then we'll call it for tonight. So, let's see if we can get anything before then. It's gonna be awesome once this thing shows up, though. Like, it'll be all worth it once this thing shows up.
That was one thing I really liked about the Let's Go games that I wish they would have done with this game. Is that in the Let's Go games, if something showed up that was a shiny, you would actually see it as a shiny in the overworld. And it would actually have a shiny, like, particle effect to it as well. So it'd be, like, super obvious that it was a shiny. Whereas in this game, the only way you'll know if it's a shiny or not is if you encounter it. Because in the overworld, it looks normal. And then once you encounter it, then it'll show up as shiny. Which is really annoying, because literally in the games that came before this game, you know, they were just in the overworld. You could see them as shiny in the overworld. And that was one of the things that made shiny hunting in Let's Go so good. I mean, there was a bunch of things that made Let's Go really good for shiny hunting. But that was definitely one of them. The fact that you could actually see the shinies in the overworld. Why they didn't do that for this game, I have no fucking clue. They easily could have. They still have overworld encounters in this game like they did Let's Go, so I don't know why they didn't incorporate that over. But it's a little annoying. We were really spoiled with Let's Go. We really were. Which is a shame because a lot of people never even gave Let's Go a chance. A lot of people just wanted to shit on it because of the Pokemon Go integration that they did with it. Which, you know, is debatable, but, you know. I liked it. I thought... You know, it wasn't perfect by any means. I could have done without the motion controls, but, you know... It was fun. We had a lot of good times with it. They were good games. I would honestly say Let's Go is better games than Generation 8. Which is like a huge, huge statement to be saying, but I'd genuinely say the Let's Go games were higher quality than the Generation 8 games. Which is really funny, because when Let's Go came out, everybody that was shitting on Let's Go was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait till Generation comes out so I can play a good Pokemon game. And then Generation 8 came out, and it was a resounding meh, as far as I'm concerned. So, it's just really funny. Honestly, though, the Let's Go games had higher production quality than Sword and Shield. I will stand by that statement till the day I die. Yeah, there's nothing that's gonna change my mind otherwise. Fire Red and Leaf Green were the newest I've been able to play. Bro, Fire Red and Leaf Green were fucking ages ago. That was... what, Game Boy Advance? I want to say that was Game Boy Advance. That was... God, that was a long time ago. I grew up with the Game Boy Advance. I still have it, actually. Well, I guess mine was the Game Boy Advance SP, technically. But it was still a Game Boy Advance. Mine was just like the little clamshell design. Instead of the one with like the open screen. Yeah, I still have my Game Boy Advance, actually. It's upstairs somewhere. I need to find the charger for it. I don't know if I still have the charger for it. I don't even know if that battery will charge because of how long it's been setting. But yeah, I still have mine. I had a 2DS, but I sold it a couple months ago. Which I'm a little upset about, but you know, it is what it is. I sold it for more than what I paid for it originally, so I guess I should be happy about it, but I just know eventually I'm gonna want another one anyway, so. I'd rather have a 3DS, actually. If I could get a 3DS with, like, a capture card, that would be awesome, because then we could do some content on that. It's, like, really expensive to get that, though. Because you have to pay for, like, the 3DS itself, which you can get those fairly cheap nowadays. But then the capture card on top of that, you're looking at probably... I haven't looked at them in a while, but to have it already done up with the capture card, I would think would probably be about $500 if I had to guess. So, yeah, I don't know. It would definitely be really cool to have for, like, content creation purposes. Especially if we could load some, like, modded ROMs onto it, that would be really cool. But that's a little bit of a pipe dream for now. I'm so far behind on console and handheld gaming. PlayStation 2 or Wii are my newest consoles. Bro. That's okay. I didn't get the Xbox One or PS4 until, like, I want to say 2 or 3 years after they already came out. Maybe even longer than that. When did they come out, actually? I actually don't know when those came out, what year. I want to say 2016, right? Xbox One release date. 2013. Wow, okay. What about the Xbox One S? Because that's the one I have. 2016. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't get the Xbox One S until, like, 3 years after it came out. And then PS4 Slim release dates. Yeah, so I got both of those consoles, like, 3 years after they came out. So I'm not exactly, yeah. Even the Nintendo Switch I didn't get until, like, I think a year and a half after it came out. But if you're looking to get caught up on, you know, consoles, I know Microsoft has the Xbox Series S that they're gonna be releasing soon. That's gonna be like $300. It's gonna play, like, all the new games. And then there's the Series X that's gonna be like $500. That does basically the same thing, but you can put physical discs in it, and it plays them at, like, higher fidelity. Other than that, it's literally the same console. And then, PlayStation is gonna have the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 All Digital Edition, which we know that the PlayStation 5 is gonna be $500. Which means the All Digital Edition will probably be somewhere between $400 and $450, if I had to guess. Which would put the Xbox Series X at, like, the least expensive console coming into next generation. And then
supposedly Nintendo is going to be releasing a new Nintendo Switch that's capable of 4K, which, the fact that they're releasing a new Nintendo Switch, I'm not surprised about at all. However, one that's capable of 4K, I really feel like is definitely questionable. Anyway, that's supposedly coming, I think, next year. Though the new Xbox and PS4 are coming this year, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're coming this year. If not, it'll be next year for sure. I'm never gonna play it on the TV anyways. Yeah, well, I'm sure there's other improvements that they've made to it, but yeah. Absolutely love the Switch, especially as like a content creator, because whenever I'm using it for content creation purposes, it's sitting right there in the dock, so I can record it. And then in my spare time, if I want to sit down and, you know, play the Switch, or I want to bring it with me somewhere, I just pull it out the dock, go lay down on like the couch or something, and, you know, play some handheld, or bring it to like a friend of mine's house or something. So I mean, I love the Switch. The dock that I have in my recording studio stays right there. Like, that is my studio recording dock. It will probably never leave the spot that it's currently in, unless of course I end up moving somewhere. But I have a completely separate dock that I actually did a video making that dock, where it was an official Nintendo dock that I case swapped to make it smaller. And that dock I use as a portable one, so I'll just like stick that in my pocket, bring my Switch with me over to somebody else's house, and then I can set up there. Yeah. But yeah. The Switch is, it's a very nice console. It's a very interesting concept, and, it doesn't always work 100% of the time. There are people that have issues with it. But, I mean, my Switch has worked reliably for me in all the time that I've had it. I did have a few dock issues early on, but those have pretty much been patched out now. I haven't had a dock issue with mine in God knows how long. And those are always fairly easy to fix depending on what the issue is. But yeah, I love the Nintendo Switch. It's not exactly the most powerful system out there. But it's a great system to have. Actually, Nathaniel, if you're looking for an entryway into some more modern hardware, but you're on like a limited cash flow, I would honestly say the Switch Lite is probably a pretty decent investment. At only $200, which you might even be able to find them cheaper if you get one used. But at only $200, you'd be able to play all of the Switch games, more or less. I think there's like 3 or 4 Switch games that don't work with the Lite, but other than that, everything works with it. The only downside is you'd only be able to play them in handheld. So, yeah. The only downside of that is you'd only be able to play them in handheld. What games don't work with the Lite? Mario Party doesn't work with the Lite natively. You can get Joy-Cons separately and connect them wirelessly to the Lite, and it'll let you play Mario Party. But Mario Party
out of the box does not work with the light. Same thing for any of the other games that run specifically on Joy-Cons. So like any of the Nintendo Labo stuff wouldn't work on the Switch Lite. Basically Nintendo Labo and Mario Party. I'm pretty sure everything else works on the Lite. As long as it plays Breath of the Wild, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, and Fall Guys, I'll be good. Fall Guys is not currently on the Switch, but I'm assuming it will be coming to Switch at some point, and if and when that happens, you will be able to play it on the Lite. So, yeah, other than that, a Switch Lite will play all of those games. But yeah, yeah, I'm assuming Fall Guys will come to Switch at some point, the same way Fortnite did. Because Fortnite didn't come to Switch until, like, I think 2 years after Fortnite came out. So, Fall Guys will make its way to Switch at some point. I'm sure it will. But yeah, the Switch Lite is definitely, especially if you're somebody who's only worried about playing handheld, Switch Lite is a good entry level into some more modern stuff if you're looking to play some Nintendo games. Yeah. Or not necessarily just Nintendo games, because the Switch has, like, a pretty large library now. But yeah, the Switch Lite, brand new one, is gonna run you about $200, and I'd say if you know where to look, you could probably get a used one for like half of that. So, yeah, it's definitely an option. I'd imagine they're probably gonna get even cheaper on the used market once the next generation of consoles come out. Which is going to be happening pretty soon. Yeah, actually, just out of curiosity, I'm going to take a look at how much used Switch Lites are going for. Because I'd imagine it'd be between 100 and 150. Used Nintendo Switch Lite for sale. Just out of curiosity. GameStop sells the refurbished models for 180, which I would say is a ripoff because a brand new one is 200. You might as well pay the extra $20 for a brand new one. I'm seeing a used one for 140. That's not bad. I'm seeing another one on OfferUp for 125. That's not terrible. Let's see. I'm seeing another one on here for $100. So, yeah, I'd say on the used market, you're looking somewhere between 100 and 180 for a used Switch Lite, and then a brand new one's 200. So, yeah. I don't know, it's definitely an option. Yeah, the Switch Lite is really good for people who are only worried about handheld, because it's not capable of outputting video to TV, which is ironic because that was the whole selling point of the Switch, is that it can do both.
But the Switch Lite is strictly handheld. There are, like, some ways around that. I've seen people, like, take a Switch Lite and, like, prop it up somewhere, and then take, like, a high-resolution video camera and, like, film the screen, and then project that camera's film onto, like, a wall via projector, and that's sort of, like, docking the Switch Lite, so to speak. So I've seen people get really creative and do shit like that. But, that's not exactly the best thing to do, because then you're gonna end up with, like, input latency and all sorts of shit. But, yeah. For all practical purposes, the Switch Lite is only handheld. Yeah, well, obviously I have a capture card for my Switch. That I actually use on all of my consoles. I have them all, like, simultaneously hooked up to my capture card. Including my older consoles, like the N64 and the Wii. Via a bunch of HDMI splitters and upscalers and adapters and just all sorts of shit. The only one I don't have hooked up to my capture card right now is my PS4. Because for whatever reason, and I don't know why, maybe somebody in the chat can tell me why, but for whatever reason, my PS4 will not work if I have it plugged into an HDMI splitter. It has to be plugged in directly to the capture card. If it's going through an HDMI splitter, it just doesn't work. Which is weird, because all of my other consoles work perfectly fine on an HDMI splitter. But my PS4 just refuses to. And I don't know why. So, whenever I do PS4 content, I have to swap the cables over. But other than that, all of my consoles are simultaneously hooked up to my capture card. And if I turned all of my consoles on right now, I could literally swap between them on stream just by clicking a button underneath my desk. So I mean, it's a pretty nice setup. I'm pretty happy with it. Yo, Jessica M, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Can you show footage of all of them at once? No, I would not be able to do that. The only way I would be able to do that is if I had a capture card for each console. Which I actually was considering getting another capture card. A live stream, but if I die, I switch consoles. That would be funny. I can actually run Fortnite on, like, 3 different consoles, and then just, like, every time I die, just swap between them. Or, like, try to play on 3 at the same time. That would be really funny. Just play an entire game of squads on Fortnite, but I'm the entire squad. That'd be insane. I'm sure people have done it. I'm sure people have done that before. Randomized games on each console. You don't need a friend, just play with yourself. Bro.
Bro, I'm gonna need this shiny to show up. I'm gonna need this shiny to show up. Like, for real. This is taking too long. It's going well since the kids are sleeping, bruh. Yeah, I don't know what I'd be doing if I had kids right now. I am definitely not in a point in my life where I'd be able to handle that. Maybe one day. Need to get monetized to get demonetized? I am monetized. Wait, what are you talking about? I am monetized. This is a monetized channel. It has been for, I think, well over a year now. See, I can actually pull up when we got monetized. Hold on. Let me check. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Alright. Just out of curiosity, our channel got monetized on June 5th, 2019. So, June 5th of last year. So, yeah. Over a year ago. How did this get monetized? Bro, don't be hating. Don't be hating. I don't know how the fuck it happened either, to be honest. I don't know how the hell it happened, but it did. So, it be what it be. You say a lot of cuss words. Yeah, well, the thing with that, the rules with that, of course they change the rules like every so often anyway. But currently the rules with that are you can say cuss words in a video, but
you can't say them within, like, the first, I want to say it's within the first 3 minutes of the video. You're not allowed to say them. But, like, after that, you can pretty much say whatever the hell you want. As far as I'm aware, that's how it works. But yeah, so they basically made it... You get more ads if you're, like, PG and you don't curse, like, at all. But you can still get ads, even if you do curse. So long as it's after a certain point in the video. I'm not really sure why that matters, but that's just how the system works. And then obviously I still have to obey things like copyright and all that. If I have copyrighted content in a video, then usually what'll end up happening is either I won't be able to make any money off of that video, and all of the money made on that video will go to whoever owns that copyright, or what'll end up happening is it'll be something called a shared revenue, where however much money that video generates, the copyright owner will get like a specific amount of that, a specific percentage. Yeah, you can pretty much do that, yeah. You have copyrighted content in every video? Not necessarily. I've gotten a few copyright claims over the years, but I've never gotten a copyright strike. I have several videos that are monetized right now that theoretically I'm making money off of. Let's see. I should be able to check. I don't know if I'm going to be able to check on my phone. Let's see. I should be able to check how many videos are... Let's see. I'm gonna try and pull it up real quick, because out of curiosity, I want to see how many of them have been copyright claimed. Alright, let's see. Oh, go. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can pull that up. I know there's a way to pull it up. I'm not sure where I have to go for it. But I know, like, only a few... I want to say only a small percentage of our videos actually... of our videos are copyright claimed. Like, I have probably several thousand videos at this point. And I want to say, like, maybe 30 or so of them have been claimed. I don't know if that's accurate, but you know, it's a small percentage compared to the bulk of content that we have.
Let me guess, 30 or Beat Saber? No. I definitely get claimed on Beat Saber for sure. But I know, sometimes it's not even just music. Sometimes it can straight up just be like a cutscene from a video game. Which is bullshit. Like, that's absolute bullshit, but it can happen. When I played Sonic Forces, back when that was still relevant, I got copyright claimed for a cutscene that was in the video game. Which is kind of bullshit, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, so it's not just music. People always think of music when they think of copyright claims, but it can literally be like a cutscene from something you're playing. I want to say some of my Pokemon content got claimed for that too, but I don't recall. Sonic Forces was relevant? For a little while. Supposedly there's a Sonic Forces 2 coming, which would be interesting. But yeah, the requirements for monetization was, I'm trying to remember, but you had to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and then you had to have, I believe it was 400 watch hours within the past 12 months. And there might have been another requirement, I don't recall, but I know for a fact you had to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and you had to have at least 400 watch hours in the past 12 months. Which are watch hours, I don't know what they are right now, but last time I checked, it was like a couple thousand in the past 12 months, so 400 is nothing. They've probably dipped down a little bit, actually, since I took a little bit of time off. But yeah, I know that's like minimum requirements to get monetized. For a lot of people, it's the watch hours that get you for being monetized. Being that my channel is primarily live streaming, watch hours weren't really that big of an issue. But usually it's the watch hours that'll get people. Because I know people who have more subscribers than I do that aren't monetized. And the reason why they're not monetized is because they don't have the watch time to be eligible for it. So, it's, yeah. Everyone wants to think that, you know, subscribers are like the big thing, and it definitely helps. It definitely helps. But when it comes to monetization, it's all about watch time. It's all about watch time. was hoping we would have found it by now. Usually after you get your combo, it doesn't take that long to actually find it. It's usually the combo that takes fucking forever. Yeah, I'm a little surprised we haven't gotten it yet, actually. I usually get them in this game within 2 hours of making combo. Based on the previous hunts I've done anyway in this game. From what I recall. Which were roughly 2 hours now. We'll be 2 hours in about 13 minutes, so I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten it yet. Because it's usually the combo that takes so fucking long. Articuno 2.0? Nah, not even close. We're gonna be going back to Articuno after we get this thing, actually. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm a little surprised it hasn't popped yet. I was really hoping we'd get it before I have to end this episode. There's still a chance, because I still got about 20 minutes before I have to wrap up. Actually, let me double check. What time is it? Yeah, I could go for about 20 more minutes if I had to. Who would win in a fight, 100 level 1 Magikarps or a single level 100 Magikarp? I would say the 100 level 1s, considering that all Magikarp has is Splash, which does 0 damage. So basically, it would come down to the level 100 Magikarp would eventually run out of power points for Splash, meaning it would have to struggle. And then by the time it gets to struggle, it would probably kill off a few of the level 1s, basically one-shotting each of them. But eventually, it would either die to one of their struggles, or it would struggle itself to death. Because the only move that Magikarp gets is Splash, which does 0 damage. Only gets Splash at level 1, it gets Flail and Tackle at level 100. Really? I did not know that. I did not know that. Well, in that case, there's a chance that by that case, there's a chance that the level 100 could win. However, by 100, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. By that point, there's a chance the level 100 could win. However, I would still think it would probably end up struggling itself to death before it killed all 100 of them. Because Flail and Tackle are really low PP moves. And then Splash does 0 damage. So it wouldn't kill any of them with Splash. It would pretty much one-shot, I would think, with Tackle on all of them. And I would think Flail... Does Flail do damage? I don't remember if Flail is a damaging move. I think it is. Assuming Flail is a damaging move, which I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't recall. It would definitely kill a decent amount of them. It would definitely kill a decent amount of them, but it would run out of PP before it killed all of them, which means it would still struggle itself to death. Let's see. Sword and Shield, it can also learn Hydro Pump. Interesting. Assuming you also had Hydro Pump in the moveset, I would say there's a chance the level 100 could win. However, if you did not have Hydro Pump in the moveset, I would say that the level 100 would end up struggling itself to death before it killed all of them. So... Although, if you're level 100, you have a decent amount of health, so you'd probably... Nah, you'd still struggle to death. Assuming you had Hydro Pump in the moveset, it would have a chance. If it only had Flail, Tackle, and Splash, it would struggle itself to death before it killed all 100 of them. I'm pretty confident about that. As somebody who literally never plays competitive and has very little knowledge of battle mechanics in Pokemon, yeah. I would say the level 100 would struggle to death. I'd say it would struggle to death before it killed all 100 level 1s. Now, if you brought items into the mix and you said that the level 100 could use like PP restoring items, then there's no question who would win at that point. Or if you gave it Hydro Pump in the moveset, I would say there's a chance it would kill them all before it struggled to death. But with just Flail, Tackle, and Splash, and nothing else to help it out, it would struggle to death before it would kill them all. I'm pretty confident about that. It would definitely kill a decent amount of them, but it would struggle to death before it killed all of them. The best way to win a Pokemon battle is to PP stall using potions. Yeah, but that takes so fucking long. Not to mention, it's like the cheap way to win. Yeah, I just bought like 100 revives and like 500 potions. So, you know, good luck. There's like 500 max revives in your inventory. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, well, just because I'm not very good at competitive doesn't don't know type advantages. Like, don't get me wrong, I still get my type advantages mixed up every now and then, like, for sure. But, yeah, that would not be a good matchup for Gengar. No, you'd want to use a fighting type against that. Ironically, you'd want to use a fighting type in that scenario. But yeah, ironically, you would want to use a fighting type. The reason why I say that is ironic is because I feel like Incineroar could have easily been a fighting type. I feel like the only reason Incineroar wasn't a fighting type was just because they fucking knew that if it was a fighting type, people would bitch about it. Because, like, he's literally a wrestler. He could have easily been a fighting type. Why not a water type or a ground type? I mean, you could use those as well. But he was talking about using Darkest Lariat, which is, I believe, a dark type move. Which, if I'm not mistaken, fighting type would resist. So, like, I know a little bit about type advantages, yeah. I get them mixed up sometimes, but, yeah. I've definitely learned over the course of this YouTube channel. But yeah, I don't play competitive. I feel like competitive Pokemon, it gets a little, like, too complicated for it to be fun. I'm not saying competitive things can't be fun, but when it comes down to, like, IV breeding and EV training, and then, like, then on top of that, you have to make sure you have the right counters and movesets and items, and Lord forbid you're doing duo battles. Like, it's... Like, there's just all sorts of shit that you have to learn. Right. Yeah, it's crazy. What type is Cinderace after using Iron Head with the ability Libra? I've never even heard of that ability, first of all. Second of all, does Cinderace even get that ability? I wouldn't think Cinderace would get an ability that changes type. Hold on, what ability does my Cinderace have? Because it definitely doesn't have that. Let's see. Yeah, mine has Blaze. So yeah, I'm gonna say that's a trick question, and I'm gonna say Fire type. Cinderace's hidden ability, also Cinderace is the only line who gets it. Yeah, well, I've never heard of it before. But I'm gonna say it's a trick question, and I'm gonna say Fire type. That's my guess. Because I know there are abilities that, like, temporarily change your type. Libra has an ability that changes the user type. Really? Wow, I wouldn't think they would give that to a starter Pokemon. Well, I guess Greninja did have one. Yeah, I guess Greninja did have, I forgot what his was called, but Greninja had a similar thing. I think Porygon gets one too, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Porygon gets something like that as well. Yeah, I just said Greninja. I literally just said Greninja. Don't sass me. I don't know. I feel like with Greninja, it kind of fit with the theme of that Pokemon. I don't see that kind of fitting with Cinderace, but you know, whatever. Whatever. It's interesting. I thought you were trying to trick me with like a trick question. Porygon 2 gets Porygon gets 2 move that changes type. Yeah, I thought it got something like that. Yeah, and I guess technically, the same would go for Sneasel, because Sneasel could sketch conversion or conversion 2. I would assume it can sketch that. So, yeah. Do people... Is Sneasel still, like, a viable Pokemon? Because I know they used to use him for, like, some interesting runs. Yeah, Smeargle! I meant to say Smeargle. Damn it. I always get those two mixed up. I meant to say Smeargle. Sneasel is the fucking ice cat thing. Which I feel like shouldn't be an ice type, but for some reason it is.
Yeah, I always get those two names mixed up for some fucking reason. You knew what Pokemon I was talking about, though. You fucking knew which one I was talking about. Don't you sass me. But yeah, the fucking dog with, like, the paintbrush tail. The Smeargle. I always get Smeargle and Sneasel mixed up. Yeah, if we don't get it within the next few minutes, we're gonna have to wrap up, and we'll do this again next weekend. Yeah, but I assume Smeargle would be able to sketch those moves. So I guess technically you could run a type-changing Smeargle. Give us some battle tower runs. It's not online battling and you can make some fun teams. I don't even know where the fuck the battle tower is. Like, I literally just play campaign and shiny hunt with Pokemon games. I know I did Battle Tower in Pokemon Sun because you had to do Battle Tower to get Mega Evolutions, but other than that... Yeah. I'm assuming Battle Tower in this game is like the last city you go to. I'm assuming. Yeah, so it's like the last city. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was in the last city. The last city is Pallet Town? Bro, this dude. Wait, isn't Pallet Town... This is gonna sound dumb if I'm wrong, but I thought Pallet Town was the first town in, Isn't Pallet Town the first town in Gen 1? Am I stupid? I swear Pallet Town is where you start the game. Yeah, Pallet Town's where you fucking start, isn't it?
Pallet Town is where you fight the champion Emerald. Bro, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. Emerald was the Hoenn region, and Pallet Town is the Kanto region. Those are like two completely different regions. Technically in Gen 2, the starting town is also the last town. Interesting. Alright, well, we unfortunately have not pulled a shiny today. But, we will be attempting this again next weekend, and we'll probably get it then, I would imagine. But we have our combo, and we did about 2 hours worth of encounters, which I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten in that 2 hours. Usually I've been really lucky with getting them within about 2 hours after getting combo, but I guess today it just wasn't meant to be. I feel confidently we'll get it next episode, though. I feel pretty confident in that. But for now, we're going to wrap up here. Thank all you guys for watching. Shoutouts to the member board. As always, we have Shadow Black, Jessica M, and my kick-ass mama. If you want your name on the member board, you gotta hit that join button. But for now, thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to come on the ground waves. I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.